Hello everyone. Today's class we are going to study about grade 10 maths triangles chapter. Already triangles la nama similarity triangles பத்தி நம்ம படிச்சிருக்கிறோம். ஓகே, இன்னைக்கு அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் தியரம் தான் நம்ம ப்ரூவ் பண்ண போறோம். Thales, the famous Greek mathematician who found this theorem. So this theorem is known as Thales theorem. Basically, it is known as basic proportionality theorem. What does the theorem says? Can we go? Okay, so basic proportionality theorem. So in short we say that it is BPT. BPT means what? Basic proportionality theorem. So it is also named as Thales theorem. Why? Thales, the Greek mathematician who found this theorem, so that's why it is named as Thales theorem also. Okay, so what does the theorem says? Before we go to this theorem, I go back to grade 9 maths. Quadrilateral chapter நாம midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem எல்லாம் பார்த்திருக்கோம். எதுக்கு சார் இதை சொல்றீங்க அப்படின்னா, converse of midpoint theorem உடைய similar theorem தான் basic proportionality theorem. Just slight variation is there. So what does converse of midpoint theorem says? Can you all recall? Yes, converse of midpoint theorem says in a triangle ABC, if any line drawn from the midpoint of the first side AB and the line parallel to the second side BC will bisect the third side AC. So that means M is the midpoint given, MN is parallel to BC given. So then what we proved? N is the midpoint of AC we proved. So that means MN is parallel to BC, then AN, this MN bisects AC. That means AN is equal to NC. So this MN divides AC in the ratio AN is to NC. Similarly, M divides AB in the ratio AM is to MC. Okay, AM is to MC. Understood? So, AN is to NC, AM is to NC. So, both ratios are equal. This is 1 is to 1. This also 1 is to 1. So, if MN is parallel to BC, then this MN divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 1, AC in the ratio 1 is to 1. So, both ratios are equal. So, that is what AN by NC is equal to AM by MB. Both are equal to 1 is to 1 ratio, 1 by 1. So, this I write in fraction format. So, basic proportionality theorem also look like the same. Okay, now I move on to basic proportionality theorem. What does basic proportionality theorem says? In a triangle, you consider, in a triangle ABC, if any line drawn parallel to BC, I suppose DE is a line drawn parallel to BC. So, if any line drawn parallel to BC divides the other two sides AB and AC in the same ratio, that means this DE divides AB and AC in the ratio AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. In the same ratio, it divides in the same ratio. So, AD by BD equal to AE by EC. Likewise, both ratios are same, it divides. So, this is what basic proportionality theorem says. Can we prove it? இப்போ நம்ம என்ன ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா AD by BD equal to AE by EC. This is what we have to prove. Okay. So, before we go to the proof, நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் பண்ணணும். சில கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன். What are the constructions, sir? Construction வச்சிட்டு தான் நம்ம ப்ரூவ் பண்ண போறோம். கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்னா from D I draw a dotted line DM அப்படின்னு போடுறேன். DM னு ஒரு லைன் பர்பெண்டிகுலரா போடுறேன் AC க்கு perpendicular. Similarly, EN, I draw one more line EN. EN also perpendicular to AB. So first one is DM perpendicular to AC, and I draw EN perpendicular to AB. Also நான் என்ன பண்றேன், ஜாயின் பண்றேன், BE ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கங்க. BE dotted lines, join BE, join BE, as well as join CD. CD நம்ம ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். Okay, so these are the constructions we need. Okay, then இந்த theorem உடைய proof நான் வந்து மூணு செக்மெண்டா பிரிச்சுக்கிறேன்ப்பா. இப்போ இதை பிரிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியா புரியும். It is very easy theorem only. So first what we do அப்படின்னா, I start with the triangle ADE. ADE. So what is the area of the triangle ADE? Since base and heights are given, what is the area of the triangle? Half into base into height. That is what. So first I find area of triangle ADE. Area of triangle ADE. Okay, can you see clearly? I write neatly. ADE. So area of triangle ADE means what? Here I just take it separately, pa. ADE. So here what I can say is EN. Look at EN. EN is perpendicular. It is given according to the construction. EN எப்படி இருக்கு? perpendicular இருக்கு. அப்ப can I take, this is the AD is the base and EN is the height I take. So what is the formula? Half into base into height. அதான் நம்ம area of the triangle formula. So half into base is what? AD. Base is AD into height என்ன sir? EN. Height is EN. AD into EN. So this is what area of triangle ADE. இது எதுக்கு சார் பண்றோம்னா கொஞ்சம் கவனிங்க. At the end you will understand why I find. Similarly, next what I take is BDE triangle. Look at the triangle BDE. I take it separately for your easy understanding. From this diagram I take BDE. I am going to find area of triangle BDE. BDE என்ன sir? In the triangle area I am going to find. So here I consider BD is the base, and what is the height? It is an obtuse angle triangle. So more than 90 it has. So for an obtuse angle triangle, how to find altitude, that is height? You extend this base, then you consider this EN. This EN is the altitude or height of the triangle EDB. Okay, so I take half into base. Base is BD. I take, this is the base and this is the height. So base is BD into height is EN. Height is EN. Okay, so this is area of BDE. Now I am going to divide both the areas. Okay, so shortly what I can do is, in 9th la நம்ம பார்த்திருக்கிறோம் area of ADE na shorta நம்ம எப்படி எழுதலாம்? area of ADE. So shortly I write like this, AR bracket ADE. That means area of ADE only I wrote it shortly. Okay, similarly I find area of BDE. I shortly write area of BDE like this. I write. Now I divide both left hand sides I divided. Now I am going to divide both right hand sides. So half into AD into EN divided by half into BD into EN. Okay, BD into EN. Understood? So here I can cancel half cancel பண்றோம், EN cancel பண்றோம். At last நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குது? AD by BD. So this I name it as equation number 1. Up to this clear, all of you? இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிருக்கிறோம்? I considered ADE ன்னு ஒரு triangle எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன். அதோட ஏரியா ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணேன். So that is AD base EN height வச்சிட்டா half AD into EN I get, and I considered another triangle BDE. இதனுடைய ஏரியா என்ன சார் அப்படின்னா half into base BD into height EN. இப்போ இதனுடைய ratio of the areas நான் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கேன். What is that? That is AD by BD. So this I named as equation number 1. Okay, this is one segment. Understood? Next நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்னா again I go to ADE triangle. ADE triangle ஓட ஏரியா பண்ண போறேன். இப்போ base and height differs. இப்போ நான் AE base வச்சுக்கிற DM height வச்சுட்டு நான் area of the triangle find பண்ண போறேன். So what I do is I directly write area of ADE. I am going to find. What is that? Area, shortly I write area of ADE. That means area of the triangle ADE. So here I take it separately for your understanding. ADE. Here I consider this DM is the height and AE is the base. Okay, according to the area formula, half into base is AE base. AE is the base and the height is what? DM. DM is the height. Okay. Next I go to CDE triangle. For your understanding, I draw separately this DE, this is C. CDE triangle. So here how to find? Again it is an obtuse angle triangle. So I consider CE is the base. CE base வச்சிட்டு height எப்படி சார் find பண்ணலாம்? இதை extend பண்றோம். Then you will get DM is the height. Okay, DM is the height. So CE base, DM is the height. So what is area? Area of CDE, triangle CDE is equal to half into base is CE and height is DM. Height is DM. So I found, again I find the ratio of the areas. Our area of ADE by area of CDE is equal to half into AE into DM divided by half into CE into DM. Okay, so here DM cancel, half cancel. At last what do you get? AE by, I write clearly, AE by CE. AE by CE. So this I name it as equation number 2. So this is the second segment. So in the first segment what I proved is area of ADE by area of BDE I found it. That is equation number 1. Now area of ADE by area of CDE I find. This is equation number 2. So this is the second part. Next we have one more part only. So afterwards we go to the final proof. Okay. Next what I do is, if we consider the two parallel lines DE. So we have two parallel lines. We have DE and BC. Two parallel lines we have. And you consider the two triangles BDE and CDE. So there are two triangles BDE as well as CDE. BDE, CDE, two triangles we have, both are having same base. We consider DE is the base. DE base வச்சுக்கிறோம். So இது base. அப்போ two triangles BDE ஒரு triangle, CDE ஒரு triangle, ரெண்டுக்கு same base DE and both are between the two parallel lines BC and DE. So already நம்ம 9th படிச்சிருக்கோம். Two triangles having the same base and between the two parallel are equal in area. Equal in area. So base is same and ரெண்டு same parallel குள்ள இருக்கு அப்படின்னா இதோட area is equal. So according to that நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? BDE and CDE both are equal in area. So that is what I am going to say. Area of BDE is equal to area of CDE. So both are equal. This I name it as equation number 3. Understood? Okay. Now I am going to connect all the 3 equations. 1, 2, 3 I am going to connect. So what does the theorem says? Area of ADE by area of what we can say BDE. This is equal to AD by BD. This is first equation. I just write for your understanding. And second equation is area of ADE by area of CDE. So this is equal to what I proved, AE by EC. AE by EC. We proved this is first equation, this is second equation, we already proved it. So now third equation is this. So I connect all the 3 equations. So pathina in the BD irke numerator 1 and 2 numerator same AD now. But in denominator area of BD irke inga area of CD irke. So according to third equation BDE CDE both are equal, correct? This and this both are equal. So what I can say is, so from this what I can say, BD CD are equal means this left hand side and this left hand side both are equal. Both are equal. So I can say that both right hand sides are equal. So therefore at last what I get is AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So this is what our proof. Understood? AD by BD equal to AE by EC. So this is what the basic proportionality theorem says. Understood? Okay. We will meet in the next class. Basic proportionality theorem based on sums. Okay. Thank you.